What's up, America? Y'all know who this is. Dropping it. The United Snakes of America. We, the American citizens, are taught to pursue the so-called American dream of life, liberty, and happiness. We sometimes go through extreme measures to do so. We work long hours sometimes at multiple jobs. We constantly try to manage our money in an effort to save as much as we could. And yes, some of us even hustle, whether it's an illegal hustle or a legal one. Let's look at this whole life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness dream and or nightmare of the United Snakes of America. First, let's look at life. We sometimes risk our life to obtain the happiness, which sometimes place our liberty at risk. It's one big nerve-wracking experience. We have black people and others that believe that if we obtain this or that degree or certification, we can find these so-called dreams. In an effort to do so, we become what we most are afraid of. Yes, we become slaves. We think because we are earning money, that releases you from the bondage of slavery. We work every day on these plantations 40 or more hours and feel like everything is great. But let's look at slavery, which is defined as a condition of hard work and subjugation. Many of us are subjugated every day to do what we know isn't right, all in an effort to receive a paycheck. The slavery of the mind has been more effective than the actual slavery of history. We have believed for years that these highly educated black professionals would do something to help elevate the black nation. Some of these so-called black professionals have been the biggest hindrance to the elevation of our people. Most of these so-called professionals start off wanting to do great things. Then something weird happens on the way. The paycheck. They look at who's paying them, which is usually the white power establishment, and forget all about advancing us. Look at some of these teachers, doctors, social workers, and administrators who serve the black community. Most do nothing to change the social or economic conditions of the community. Some of these so-called black professionals aid in advancing the white supremacist ideology into our own communities. Like the ones that diagnose black children every day as having learning deficiencies in an effort to induce more money into a culturally biased failing school system. Also noted, a school system that's been failing despite having the involvement of these so-called black professionals. Let's look at the so-called black lawyers that have allowed many young black men to go to prison without giving them good legal advice. These same black attorneys that are too lazy to fight a case and accept these plea bargains for their clients. We can expect the white professionals to do this, but this is unacceptable from a so-called black professional. Many would try to argue that we shouldn't treat blacks any different as clients than any other group of people. I say yes, we should, because history has shown us that we often are disenfranchised in terms of our rights. Other ethnicities are also, however, we are often most likely. Look at every black community. There's often some black professional there unfocused on his community and just looking to get paid. These so-called black professionals often show no lack of sensitivity. They lack the know-how or the respect for their own people, some of them even for the communities in which they were raised. Black police officers are among the worst dealing with people from the black community. We expect white police officers to be that way. There's history to support that. So I say, is it all about asking to the black professionals, or are they just out to get paid? And on that note, I teach and I don't preach. Peace.